I gotta go right now.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Let's go. Let's fucking roll.
All right.
Roll intro.
So in this episode, we're gonna hit on Pokemon Go. We're gonna hit on.
Start over again. I was singing lightly.
That doesn't matter.
No,
Start over.
roll the intro,
Fine.
Kip.
It's intro to the podcast.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Loud, Confused, and Ready. We are your hosts, Sam.
Cam? Kip?
Elliot.
In this episode, we're going to do Pokemon Go, virtual reality, and Civil War, which is something we just watched last night. Yes?
To specify, Captain America's Civil War, the movie.
No.
Not the original.
We're not going to talk about
the original
actual
many Civil
War.
Wars in different parts of the planet.
Just the concept of a Civil War.
Yeah, just everybody.
Can you imagine everybody's
Patriot.
like, oh, sweet, yeah, Captain America Civil War, and they click on it, and we're just like, so when America was fighting for, it's like,
Can you guys believe that Lincoln guy?
he's crazy.
Don't fire
Anyway.
till you see the whites of their eyes.
Why was he so tall?
He was pretty tall.
All right. So, Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I should probably do this thing, right?
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon. Kip, why don't you lead us off with Pokemon Go?
Okay, I don't know anything about Pokemon Go.
What? Are you not?
No, I'm the one that knows things.
You were?
I also know a couple of things.
Yeah, Elliot knows.
No. You two shut up. Kip, why don't you start us off?
So basically,
Pokemon Go.
What do you got? All right, listen. So Pokemon Go, basically what it is it's an app where you do Pokemon stuff on your phone, and you go different places, and you
What kind of Pokemon stuff?
like you catch them in your phone, but it's like augmented reality, right? I'm looking to my co-host for information. Okay, good. Also, there's Pokemon in it.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you
It's
fucked that one right up.
Digimon Go. Is that what we're talking about? Digital
Digital
in
monsters
your
gotta catch 'em all. Digimon.
I never got into Digimon.
No, nobody did.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
did.
right. No.
I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah,
same
me
thing.
neither.
I mean, yeah, totally.
I didn't ditch out on a lot of my
I
chores at 12
wasn't
years
all
old.
about the Digidestined. Or...
Yeah, I wasn't really hoping that I got sucked out of my reality into a digital one that made no sense.
So Cam, what's Pokemon Go actually? Not my half-assed
You started it. You started it pretty damn well. So it's going to be an app that's coming out. I actually just looked it up. The release date was unconfirmed, but it's looking bad for being released this year. So it actually American release is probably going to happen mid 2017, which is kind of sad. But essentially, it is as he said, augmented reality phone game. So you can walk around and every block or two, every couple of blocks, you might run into a Pokemon. You then bring up the screen and it shows the Pokemon on screen in the environment that you're looking at with the camera. You can turn that off, so it's just a generic field background or whatever. But then all you do is you throw the Pokeballs at it and you catch it.
Is there any form of battling in any way?
So my understanding from watching the beta videos that they showed, you catch the ones out in the wild. You don't level them up at all. They have a base BP or battle power or something like that. Different Pokemon of the same type that you catch could have different BPs. You could have a Bulbasaur with 30 BP and a Bulbasaur with 60 BP. So obviously the one's better than the other. There's a very small set of moves they can learn. So they do have a set of moves. And then the only battling that you do is when you go to a gym. Which the specifics of that are not totally exact. But it seems like so the creators of this Pokemon Go game also had a previous app or a current app called Ingress that is a real world augmented reality kind of game that you choose a side, blue or green, and then you basically try and take over points of interest that people set up in towns. And if you set up a trifecta of 3 of those, you basically control the area in between all 3 of those. And so blue team will control from Olivet to Marshall, and then green team will control all the way over to Ann Arbor or something like that. It's
basically like Pokemon Foursquare.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit like that. And so the idea is the gyms are going to be similar to that in that there's 3 different teams that you choose. And if your team owns that area, you have a gym there that then the other teams come and try and beat.
Did they show any footage of the non-augmented reality? Like, can I look down at my phone and do the Pokemon stuff? I don't have to be a crazy person.
Well, he said that you can turn it off.
Yeah, so you can turn it off.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, I'm saying the one that's just a background, like, I don't have to, like...
I think you still got to point it to
I think
catch
you do still have to point it because I still think it's interlaid in the world sort of thing, but the world is basically replaced by a picture. Just for privacy reasons, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
There is like a map too. I mean, if you're looking down at your phone from footage that I've seen, where you can kind of see how far you are away from the gym. Or,
it has
potential Pokemon.
Yeah, it has. It uses basically like a Google Maps style map system. So you see a map as if you were just like looking through Google Maps, but you see a Eevee a couple of blocks away over there. If I walk towards it, I'm going to fight it and I'm going to be able to catch it. One thing I just heard is you can evolve them by catching multiple of the same type.
I was going to ask, why would you want one that was like a lower power and keep, getting a Bulbasaur and you're like, well, I have 7 Bulbasaurs.
Gotta catch 'em
Just
all.
answered it. Yep.
When
you catch
them.
more of them, you evolve.
Like,
And then you
I think gotta catch them all, like, applies to, like, I have 15 Charmanders.
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna start a
building-
Charmander fight club.
Yeah.
I am building an army. Okay.
So
Army of
let's
Charmanders.
do
we're gonna burn this mother down.
literally. Let's do pros and cons.
Charmander.
Starting with Elliot, pros and cons to this game and this concept and whatnot.
Pros, gets my fat ass off the couch, running around outside trying to chase down some Pokemon.
Yeah. So it starts when you leave your house, right? And somehow it's incorporated to the GPS of your phone.
Yeah, supposedly you won't have to walk more than a couple hundred yards to run into something once you step off your front porch.
All right. So that's a pro that you're looking forward to. What are some cons?
Cons, as Kip kind of mentioned, looking like a fool, shaking my phone around, chasing after Pokemon.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
being real sneaky, jumping out around corners, and I gotcha.
So is that the only like worry you have about it? Like as far as things that could go wrong with the concept?
I don't know. I'm not. I guess the biggest con to me would be if it was just a glorified geocaching game. I don't really just want to walk from destination to destination just to find the point. Like I definitely want to have some gameplay value to it. So the gym battles, those have got to be worth getting into to really make it worthwhile, in my opinion.
yeah, it seems like it would have to be. There'd have to be some kind of important payoff to collecting them, other than just collecting them.
Yeah.
Or else it's going to get old really fast.
Yep.
Right.
What about for you for expectations of the game, pros and cons?
I don't know that. I mean, I think it's a cool concept. I don't really. I'm not too into the. I don't know. I don't see myself like going for a walk just to catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like I just usually if we go for a walk, we just walk to walk and like look at the outside.
Yeah, the outside.
So like and be like, oh, this is what it's like outside the apartment. Like I don't, but I don't know. I mean, it'd be fun if you were like on vacation or something. You're in a city and you're just kind of exploring while you're doing it. I guess. It's like I say, it's not something I would just go outside and do. Like I wouldn't be like, I got to go get some Pokemon today and then walk around town all day.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there too. Like just wandering around our own town looking for Pokemon seems kind of lame. Whereas you said if you're on vacation and you're exploring,
if you're actually like walking around in a new place, it would be cool. I think.
I'm really pissed still that it wasn't out when I was in Hawaii for a month and a half.
I know that would have been so cool.
Like okay, so I have an issue with like the vacation thing because when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be staring at my phone the entire time.
I mean, I wouldn't do it the entire time.
Right.
That would be like if you're already walking somewhere, then you can kind of
You just take a look at it. Oh, hey, cool. There's a. Let me just.
And then it's like if you're in Florida,
if
you're in Florida, instead of like taking a picture of the alligator that's eating a small puppy or whatever, you're just like, oh, hold on though, because Bulbasaur. Like,
I do believe there is supposed to be some sort of watch or wristband that gives you like a notification if you are near.
Oh yeah, they're going to incorporate some sort of thing.
I'll be interested to see how that works because I've got a I don't know. I'm not wearing it right now, but I have a Samsung.
No one believes you.
But it's a Motorola phone.
Yeah, the
smart watch, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see if that's going to have compatibility with
that would be cool.
with that or that because I mean, if
that'd be
I could
convenient.
do it from my watch, That would be totally different from having to hold up my phone.
Right.
Well, no, I wouldn't.
Because I just have to be like this. And
Yeah, but you could just be
Does
like,
the camera
oh,
shoot through your wrist?
Yeah.
The sun's in my eyes.
I don't
but then
see-
you're
Every
secretly
like,
touching a
dude,
phone.
I don't think that Kip knows where the orientation of the sun is because he keeps holding his hand out and right directly in front of him.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I cut a Bulbasaur. I mean, I'm not blind.
With any luck, if you're holding up your phone looking at a Pokemon, people will just assume you're taking a selfie, and that's relatively normal. So you're probably all
That's
right.
true.
I'd rather
that's
have no one
true.
catching Pokemon.
I'd probably yell it out like, I got something. I got Togepi.
I got him.
So yeah, you guys
take a selfie.
you guys mentioned that looking like a doofus doing it.
Doofus.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go do that.
Cam goes out small. He doesn't.
I mean, you guys aren't ones to go out. I'm probably a much bigger Pokemon fan than you guys are. I have been for a long time. I grew up with it. So this concept excites me. My expectations, though, it doesn't look great.
Would you buy it?
Buy no.
Okay.
Would I play it for free if it was a free app, ad based or something? Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
Have they said anything about whether or not it's going to be a buy or an ad based?
They haven't, but I wouldn't expect it to be a purchased one.
I'm pretty
I
sure
wouldn't,
that's
expect
Ingress
it. I
wasn't.
wouldn't expect it to either.
Nintendo
yeah,
is-
Miitomo was just a
Pokemon Shuffle, which is a fantastic
Yeah.
mobile game that they put out, is completely free and wonderful. So I don't see that. I assume you can spend real money to get more Great Balls or Pokeballs or
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah.
That would be
to
it.
increase
Yeah.
it.
Speedball.
The other thing
Speedball.
that kind of irked me, I did see what the combat looked like when somebody was fighting a gym leader. You don't have any input. You
Really?
just sit
Is it
there,
auto?
You just sit there and watch your
Oh
Pokemon.
wow,
swing
yeah.
at them.
My favorite part of Pokemon was when you'd go into a gym and you'd start a Pokemon battle,
And you just set
then
the
you just
controller
watch
down,
them
yeah.
do.
Yeah, you just watch.
You just go. This is probably fun.
I think you can like switch out mid battle or
Go
something or
beat 'em,
retreat, but
Charmander.
they just started swinging at each other like really fast. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't slow. It was just like, and their health was whittling down. Like it was weird.
Wow.
So
So I'm not wild about that.
I think that the concept sounds great, right? Which I think everyone can agree on. But I'm not even sure if I'd play it if it was free. I might give it a go, but it sounds like it's going to be a pretty good concept that they're already screwing over with so many other concepts. As far as, combat and like the best part for me for Pokemon was you catch them, number one, right? And that was exhilarating because you're like, I found him, but that was like the smallest part of the exhilaration in the whole game. You want to customize, you want to train.
Well, yeah. The first thing you do when you catch him is like name him. And then he's like your guy that you fight with.
Yeah, you level them up like 2 or 3 levels, and you're like, oh, which ability do you want to switch out? And you're like, bah, I got choices. And then that's the entire thing. And then being able to like customize your lineup and all of those things. The customization is pivotal. It's huge for all of it. And then the training. You want to level up the ones you like and use your own kind of, because that kind of differentiated you from other players and the trainers and whatnot.
That's true. If everything's sort of stagnant as far as like the Pokemon's level, so like let's say I've got my Pikachu or whatever, and it's like level 6, and I name him Billy, and I love Billy very much, and then I go out into the wild, and I find another Pikachu that's better. Am I gonna just catch him and name him Billy 2, or am I gonna name him Billy?
15
and am I gonna kill Billy 1? Like, I don't know. It didn't make a lot of sense.
The sad thing is, I don't think you could name your Pokemon at all.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
They didn't give that
problem
option.
solved.
So,
Yeah, right?
so I'm not
Even
going to play
less
the game.
custom.
Yeah, exactly.
So every
Even
time
less.
you attack with
And-
any of your Pikachu, it's Billy.
And they don't learn new moves. They're set moves. Like I said, it's from a small pool. So basically, most of the Pikachus are going to be the same as one another, and it's boring. And that doesn't really excite me. So
Yes, fuck that.
Well, shit, even Pokemon Shuffle has combat in it. I mean, you customize your team, send them in, you level up as you want.
You level up it. Yeah, you do the grind and you level them up.
there's a lot more customization in it now, by the way. They did a
I'm going to start
huge
playing again.
update.
Fuck you guys. I hate you all. I'm going to start playing Pokemon Shuffle.
Thank you for listening to Loud, Confused, and Ready. Check down in the description below for any kind of links we talked about today, and also check out our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the social medias and all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much for listening, and have a pleasant tomorrow.